MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Will Myers. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for San Diego, the left fielder, Will Myers.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and then it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his left, Rojas. And there's one down now. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Hit on the ground to third. Anderson comes up with it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's Manny Machado now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
first offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone.
Oh, come on.
Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Kinsler.
So striding in, Ian Kinsler. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Come on, Marlins, you can do it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Now a curveball misses inside.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1.
Let's go, Miami.
Now the 2-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Stepping in now, Austin Hedges, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here.
Let's get him down right here.
He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Let's go, Miami.
0-2. Here it is. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Let's go, Marlins.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Got them down.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Hosmer on third. Kinsler at second with 2 gone.
Yeah.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Miami. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Dinelson Lamet will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Now at the plate, Robbie Franks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Striding into the box, Brian Anderson. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you deal with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Alfaro, the former Philly, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-1 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Renfroe is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So stepping in, Dinelson Lamet. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Myers, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line hard. Foul. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Greg Garcia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Padres down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in now, JT Little, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Margot's under it, makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And now a pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting in, the right fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the speedy Gorkys Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Pablo Lopez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Machado trying to get there. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Rojas over at second. Hernandez at first. 2 out in the inning. Hop straight up. Kinsler into shallow center. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Greg Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Garcia.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Franks. He's got it 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 home. Chopper foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Franks going back, still going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot, his second home run of the game, and the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting, the first base.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ian Kinsler. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hosmer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 San Diego.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The center fielder, Robbie Frank.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back easily. Standing in now, Brian Anderson. Strike called. Now the throw down. And skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Sent bunt on the ground out to second. Kinsler's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
In now, Neil Walker, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jorge Alfaro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back, second base.
Boy, there's another base hit. And this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And next to the plate will be JT Little. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
There's ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Standing in, Tony Kemp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So digging in now, Miguel Rojas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Alfaro, the runner at third. Riddle at second. Kemp at first. One gone. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in two right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Into the box, Gorkys Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Hernandez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding forward now, Pablo Lopez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready for another shot now, Robbie Franks. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He's set. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
From the stretch, the 1-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. The Marlins lead this one 4-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Padres, the catcher.
Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Hedges is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player. In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hedges is retired, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 7.
Stepping into the box, Manuel Margot. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
In there, 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The pitcher, number 64, Dinelson Lamet.
Into the box, Dinelson Lamet. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here comes the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Lopez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, Will Myers. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First and a dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Margot leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Brian Anderson. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses low and away. Ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings. So it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now to the plate, Neil Walker. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate, JT Riddle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Walker isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. He scores, and it's now 6-3.
Now batting, the left fielder.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Robert Stock answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Tony Kemp will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Riddle leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Striding in, Miguel Rojas. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Lifted in the air to right field. Renfroe waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Ortiz Hernandez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. High in the air into shallow left center. Garcia calls for it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We played 4 full. The Marlins lead it 6-3. Into the box now, Greg Garcia. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. He pops it up. Anderson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Bullet back up the middle. Franks is right there, 1 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Manny Machado. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. 19th home run for him on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything
Now
close,
batting.
so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now in the box, Eric Hosmer. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch to first. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Padres are able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Padres 4. Steve Pierce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Steve Pierce.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. In his career, Pierce has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Stepping in now, Robbie Franks, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The third baseman, Brian.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pierce on second. Franks at first with no outs. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Just short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Kinsler for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're up 6-4. Austin Bryce please. Takes over to start now the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Austin.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. This is popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now
coming to the plate now, Austin Hedges. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch of the at-bat, and he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Manuel Margot, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 6-4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
The 3-1, and that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, JT Riddle. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel.
Standing in, Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now both runners on the move. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Ground ball right side. There's one. Out. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Padres 4. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the seventh inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robbie Moylan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 3, Robbie Moylan.
Jose Pirela is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Wind up and the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
In now, Will Myers. Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Greg Garcia hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, Dero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Drew Steckenrider takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Manny Machado will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Garcia over at second. Machado on at first with 2 down. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Padres leave a pair. Score remains steady at 6-4. Adam Warren gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 17, Adam Warren.
Digging in, Gorky Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The right fielder, Gorky Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up, and this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1. Now batting, John Birdie. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robbie Franks. First pitch on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Hops this one up. Kinsler has a play, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Miami's out in front 6-4. Zach Duke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Marlins, number 32, Zach Duke.
Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The Friars find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Second baseman, Ian.
At the plate, Ian Kinsler. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Drilled down the line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch, and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
And it'll get through into center field, a base hit. Fortunately, the bobble won't cost him a run, as runners will stick at first and third.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock.
Into the box, Manuel Margot, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 is laid off for ball number 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Teheran Guerrero enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Guerrero.
Franmil Reyes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Franmil Reyes.
In there, no balls and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 6-4. Aaron Loop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding in once again, Brian Anderson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. The 2-0. is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No hits to this point. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to the left side, but it's well foul. One out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. From the belt, the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Padres 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sergio Romo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
And batting in the 4th spot, number 54, Sergio.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Will Myers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
A pause and the 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Myers is retired, and there's 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. The 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Standing in now, Manny Machado, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 misses off the plate.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Sliders strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Hunter Renfroe will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Garcia is off at first with 2 away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. San Diego down to their final strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Eric Hosmer. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
No balls and a strike to count. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. This is pulled into right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Miami Marlins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Pablo Lopez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Dinelson Lamet permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Sergio Romo wraps it up for the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.